Hey, what's good? I'm doing a rough draft horse avatar deck for you guys. So this is mainly gonna be mono white. So yeah. So quite a bit to explain in this video on what the whole concept of the deck is. So this is going to be the commander. It's Appa. So basically, whenever he enters, airbend any number of other target non-land permanents you control, and then you can cast him from exile for 2 mana. So, and then where you cast a spell from exile, create a number of 1/1 white ally creature tokens. So, I found a way to break Appa in the horse deck, more specifically the mono white version. How you may ask? Might ask. Well, I will show you guys how I broke him in the horse deck. So it's actually kind of crazy how I managed to figure that out. But I will show you guys what the whole concept is for doing that. So basically the whole concept is that you need third on the field, and then you need to have a way to loop Appa, either by exiling and then returning him, or like blinking, basically the same thing, blinking in some fashion. So the way that I have for doing that is Eldrazi Displacer. So for 2 and the colorless, exile another target creature, then return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. The position doesn't really matter. It's just like you can exile and then return, and then the airbending will allow you to exile 2 and so on and so forth. And there's this incubator works really done with airbending. Because if you exile the 2 summoners, which are currently in the horsemanship spacecraft deck that I have together. But creature shows the chosen type costs 2 less to cast. So, because Alma says you cast them from exile, then Urza's Incubator works well with that, and you can basically pay 0 for that, and then third says when you cast a horse, because it counts as a cast, you make a copy of the creature. And so as long as you have the mana to blink Appa and then, bring him back and so on and so forth, as long as you have the mana to do that, you can pretty much make almost infinite horses in a way. Not quite infinite, but a lot of them anyway. So, and the other thing that can help you with that is Exalted Sunborn and then Annoyed Possession. So Annoyed Possession and Exalted Sunborn basically say the same thing, where if one or more tokens are to be made, create twice as many. So if you have these with third and all the other stuff, yeah, you're gonna make a lot of summoners. So yeah. And again, it's not quite done yet. I need the stuff from Avatar, obviously, in order for this to work. But that kind of gives you an idea of what the whole concept behind the deck is. So yeah. So it does take a lot of steps for it to work and all that stuff too. So, but yeah. So I'll show you guys what the rest of the deck kind of looks like. So Renewed Solidarity is another way that you make a couple more tokens during end phase. So, Mischief Pup. So you bounce it back to your hand, and then you can cast Oppa for the 4. So that's another way that you can kind of blink it. So, Path to Exile is another kind of way that you can do it. It's not one that I prefer to do, but it is an option. So as long as you have the mana, you can do that at least once or twice. So, but yeah, just some different other things. Throne of the Eldraine is really quite good. You can tap it, create 4 white mana, and then be able to cast something. So, yeah. And then another way to blink Appa. So basically return to the hand, and then you can cast it again. So, yeah, just some different ways to blink them. So, and then I forgot about that being in the deck. I mean, it's a good land to have, but I forgot that was in here. But yeah, now for the lands. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Got mixed in. Whoops. But more stuff to help reduce costs and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I forgot about that. Now for the lands. So Nykthos, I mean, obviously that's going good. And then 3 Tree City. And then just some stuff that counts as colorless for the Eldrazi Displacer. So, and then just some planes. So there are some lands that are in the Horsemanship Spacecraft deck that, like Cavern Souls, some of the fetch lands, this may work its way into the Horse Avatar deck, especially with Elspeth. Soul Ring is also good. So just some other things that aren't in the Horse Avatar deck right at the moment that will probably work its way into there. Ancient Tomb is definitely one that will work its way. So, anyways, so just wanted to show you guys that as well. That there are some stuff that's in this deck that will like swap in between the 2 different decks. So, but yeah, so that's essentially it kind of for the video. Hopefully the concept behind the deck makes sense to you guys, because I think once that idea kind of catches on, hopefully it will, then it may make horses kind of crazy, but it can be outed and it can be stopped. So it's not impossible, but it can be scary whenever it does go off. So, or whenever it does go off. Anyway, so, but yeah. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I will catch you later. All right, there you go.